What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. Got home in time to talk a little bit about some Eagles news. I don't feel like we've had that in a million years because every damn show I'm making is about the draft. So 2 days away, baby. I cannot wait. But one of the things we've been talking about, you guys have been asking me this every single day, and I've told you the same thing every day. And I told you last night, I expect today, I put it in the air, that we will be reinstating Isaiah Rodgers. And, well, sure as shit, here we are, baby. So you know how I roll. Do not fall for any of that clickbait, any of the fake news. And those people have to be reeling today. They are just putting out so much BS, and it's just getting demolished. So feeling bad for them today, but feeling great as a die-hard sicko. And each and every one of you sickos tuning in here, hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you taking the time, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing this stuff. Cannot thank you enough for all of the support. But ladies and gentlemen, he's back, baby. So we get ourselves Isaiah Rodgers added to this roster. And I know you always enjoy my graphics. Appreciate you, my man, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. But look, one of the things we talked about during this draft series, obviously, Isaiah Rodgers waiting to find out what would happen. Would that change Eagles draft strategy? And, I've seen some people, it doesn't change anything. Okay, to an extent, I understand what you're saying because the Eagles have to go into this draft and grab the best player available. Does not matter. And, at the same time, you're looking at depth. You're looking at what's going on. And you remember I showed you before that draft series, right? The positions of need. Let me find that graphic. So I have them, I think, at 7. Yeah, right there at 7. So, look, to me, this was not a huge need. I think Isaiah Rodgers is going to be a starter. And, I understand, people feel like they think he's an inside corner. They don't know anything about who he is or what's going on. They hate the pickup, whatever it may be. Honestly, more power to everybody who loves that fake news and dumb shit. But for me, I'm actually really excited. And, you've been seeing almost every day you get, one of those posts, wait till people figure out who Isaiah Rodgers is. And I'm glad that those people that are posting that are figuring out who he is, because it's been a very long year trying to explain to people when he comes back, this dude, he's going to be a starter. He can help you in the return game. And I'm quite excited about it. You can go to the video last year if you want and check out his breakdown, all that stuff. But you guys know how I feel. This is a guy, at his size, a lot of people playing Madden will just say, he's a nickel corner. If you watch, though, and you know about football, well, then you'll know that he played outside cornerback. And that's where his bread and butter is. And having that versatility to play inside, outside, that's great. But we've got somebody that could be a starting outside corner for us, and that's fantastic. So you've been seeing this depth chart for over a year with him on there, but I'll keep bringing it up. So you can see, for me, I put Slay and Rodgers, and now that Maddox is back, plug them in. But competition's wide open for those starting corners, and we'll find out what happens with Bradbury. You've got Ringo, Ricks, McPherson. Tyler Hall was brought in. You got younger guys like Garner, Goodrich, Mullen, Joe back there competing. So we talked about all 12 of these players the other day, and look, a lot of competition, so I love it. But a lot of talent in this draft, and we talked about it. Just because you have a lot of guys at a position doesn't mean, you don't draft there. And just because, you feel you have starters already doesn't mean you can't draft a starting caliber guy. So this doesn't necessarily change anything, but it does to the extent that you have a starting cornerback in your building. So to me, this is a huge upgrade to this roster. And we've talked about this for over a year now. I think this kid is going to shine in Vic Fangio's system here. And, last year, obviously, with Sean Desai, we talked about it. The same principles here. We're talking about multiple scheme defense. So this dude coming right in, and you've got some playmakers with Slay, Maddox, Gardner Johnson in here. And we got the draft coming up in a couple of days. So this roster will continue to be, filled out here. But defense got me excited. The offense got me ready to run through an effing wall. But we will continue adding to these rooms. And then the special teams, as I've been saying all offseason, I feel good because we have Isaiah Rodgers. And I know everybody, well, we don't have him. That's great. Again, I don't follow the media, and I know that pisses a lot of people off. But if I would follow the media, then I would never get anything right. You guys would never know all of this stuff before it happens. And if that's what people want, okay. But for me, I'm here for the sickos, for people that actually want to know what's happening, like this kind of stuff. So I love each and every one of you and can't thank you enough. And I know some people are going to be pretty heated, but this is what I do. I spit the facts and let the rest, shit their pants while it happens. So, you know it, my man. And hey, they'll be on board with me as soon as this draft is over. I promise you, everybody will be repeating me. I promise you, Unspoken, my man. They're going to get on board with this Eagles team. And I don't. I hope he stays outside, and I hope he continues to shine. I would love that. And the Eagles want to go grab someone like a Terry and Arnold in the draft and plug him in at nickel, let him compete with Zach McPherson and Avonte Maddox. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. But as I talked about, this entire offseason and this entire past year, he will compete for both spots because he is good at both. But the fact that most people don't think that he's an outside corner tells you that they have not been watching and have no idea who he is, because he is an outside corner that can play inside. And, this is a good thing. And look, get excited, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let the media twist you. They're talking about we're trading A.J. Brown. And now that got destroyed, now we're extending him. So what they're doing is getting the casual fans pissed off. So that way, when we don't extend A.J. Brown for some dumbass reason, they're going to cry and they'll whine and bitch, and Dan Tilio, be a dumb slob like always, and he'll shoot off at the mouth, and everybody will be pissed and stupid like usual. And it's embarrassing to see, but I wish they would just learn a little bit about something so they don't have to be pissed off all the time, because A.J. Brown, there's absolutely no reason, and it's there's cap in next year. Well, dumbass, guess what we do every year? Restructure, extend. Oh boy, it's almost as if I put a show on every single year explaining that stuff. And, I did it right at the bat. This, as soon as all season started, so that way every other content creator and media person could look smart out there. I wanted them to understand how this stuff works, because each year they get so lost. And this year I thought, I'm going to give them an opportunity. I figured, why don't I not do the draft pick habits? Why don't I not give you my pick until right before the draft? Why don't I see if there's really other people that are doing this, or if they're just watching my show and taking all my content? So, well, guys, you got 2 days to magically understand all this stuff. So if you know how to do it, why aren't you doing it yet? Why do you have to wait for me? Rough times out there, ladies and gentlemen. Rough times. I got to be, honest with you. I feel it right deep down in my heart. I feel bad for them, but they'll get that information soon. But now, you sickos, I feel bad. You guys know I'm actually just really busy. That's why I haven't been able to put that stuff out. But it's actually been awesome seeing the fact that, no, I really do. I run this ship. Everyone in Eagles media, like, that is literally, they don't know a shit about what's going on. They cannot do it until I make the show. So, yikes. I mean, if they did, they would have already done it, right? So, hey, Tiffany, appreciate you tuning in. Go Birds. Hey, look, you don't have to ask any more about Rodgers, as I've told you each and every day. He's back, baby. So let's go. Talented with Fangio. Yeah, this is the guy that we wanted, man. That's what we've been trying to do for 4 years now. Just tagged you today, and then boom, Rodgers. Yes, you have been tagging me almost every day, asking me. And look, as I've told you, I still believe that he is coming back, and I have not changed my stance on that every single day. I have stayed true to that, and I'm pretty sure I told you last night, putting it in the air, he's going to be reinstated today. So doing my best out here, hoping that, you that use that enjoy the truth out there. Look, I'm hoping that you're really having a fun off season, because I am, dude. Taking these people to the woodshed is one of my favorite things to do. And seeing that they don't have any ability to tell you about any of this stuff without me, pretty damn telling. Pretty damn telling. I mean, if there's anybody, I always say it, and I think this year I'm going to offer a reward, $500 to you watching right now, whoever you are. If you can find me one person, all you got to do is one, and it could be Adam Schefter, any expert that's out there. All you have to do is tag them, show me who they are that they have predicted. And all they have to have is 2 years, not 5 years in a row. They don't have to be like me. I imagine that's got to be almost impossible here. So all you got to do is 2 years in a row predicting who the Eagles will select, and I'll give you $500. That's all you have to do. And I hear it every year. There's so many experts. This guy knows. You don't know about the draft. So all you have to do is show me your 2 years in a row. Show me somebody else's 2 years in a row. That's all I ask. And $500 is yours. So, hey, man, if these people really exist, if they really are out there breaking down the cap for you before me and doing all these predictions, all you got to do is show me. That's simple. I'm not asking for anything other than you showing me. That's it. And $500 is yours. So if you really know all these people, if they're really out there, hell, you find me 5 people, there you go. $2,500 is yours. So, hey, man, that's free money. If they're really out there, and I'm not asking for 5 years in a row like me, I'm just asking you for 2. I'd love to see them. I would love to find these people, but I'm not seeing them. So, I've noticed till now nobody has made it to who we're drafting in the first round. It's almost as if they're waiting to hear from me. And after last year, when I saw all those other content creators like on my show during that, and like I was like, oh, they literally are just waiting for me to make them smart. So I thought this year, and I told you this before. Now the draft series took longer than I wanted because of adding that extra job. But I said I have the draft pick cap hits. I've had them for probably about 3 weeks now, and I always give that stuff to you guys about a month before the draft. And you guys are always, what the hell do you get that? Dude, I do it every year, but everybody knows that. Everybody knows how to do it. Well, everybody predicts who we're drafting. Everybody tells you who we're trading for. All right, dog. Well, let's see them. I just want to see them. All you got to do is show me. But they're not there. And that's pretty clear to me. It seems pretty clear to you, my friend. And bad times for those people. So, Unspoken, my man, And look, you sickos, I love each and every one of you. I'm not talking to you. It's the fact that I have to sit here with, 100 views on almost every video, right? Doesn't go beyond that, really. And that's cool, man. I love each and every one of you that's tuning in here. One of you tuning in means the world to me. But the fact that I got to watch people, like 50,000 people watching them, and they have no idea what they're talking about, that baffles me. It really does. So I thought this year, I'm going to give these people an opportunity to tell you who we're drafting. I'm going to give them an opportunity to tell you how the cap works, how the draft pick cap hits work, how much cap space we're going to have after the draft. Yeah, I know it already. So if they know it, why don't they show it? Tough times. And that's a fact, Tiffany. I'm just out here trying to be the king of the road, the leader of the sickos. And you all have been following I can't even, you're not followers. I don't even like to call you that. That's stupid, man. You guys are family. You're right next to me. I'm not in front of you. I'm not above you. We're right here together. And we are standing up to the media, the lies, the casual fans, all the dumb shit we have to hear about our team each and every year. And I've sought out for years to change the game. And well, you see that I have. And, having a lock, gripping them up like that, that's true power, baby. And I've got all of it right in my hands. So I have not been able to do any of that without you. So realize that when I'm talking trash to these people, it's with you. You're with me, and we're laughing at these people because what do we say every effing off season? We're going to take them to the woodshed, baby. And well, we've been doing that. And what sucks is, they don't have real sources. So they're always making stuff up. And what's hard for them is not only do I know what's going on, and I'm the only person that can predict all this stuff, I actually have real sources. So that just like piles up. There's nothing they can do to really just get back. So, hey, man, I'm going to do my best to, keep doing it. And if you guys keep showing up, I'll keep taking them to the woodshed over and over again until I am working for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they're going to have to learn soon enough how things work. And, well, they told me they did. I'm just kind of wondering why they haven't told you yet since, well, they're the experts, right? Too effing funny. Get Rodgers back. Yes, indeed, my man. That is the man you are looking at right there. Yep. So let's go. All about it, baby. I'm pumped up, but they sure do. And I don't get it. And if you're watching this and you're pissed off right now that I get all these things right and I predicted 5 years in a row, understand that I don't sit here, go to work for, 10, 12 hours a day, 14, 15 sometimes this past few weeks, but I don't do that, come home for hours upon hours, work on this stuff to offend you. None of this is to break your heart, make you feel upset that I don't follow what the media says. It's literally because I love you sickos. I want people that actually like football, that actually like the Eagles and want to talk about football. That's what this show is for. And, Tiffany's right. people don't like that. And I get it, man. That's why there's not a lot of subscribers and views on these videos because, dog, I get way too much right. Like, there is not one person who even holds a candle. Like, no Eagles reporter, Adam Schefter, none of these draft experts. I mean, again, $500 is yours. All you got to do is show me one person, 2 years in a row, not 5. They don't have to be like me. That's impossible. Nobody can do that. So, I mean, well, there is someone, but I need to find these people. I've been hearing it for years. Now's your chance to win $500, and all you got to do is show me. That's all. That is it, man. So we'll see. We shall see. And no, we actually got Isaiah Rodgers last year. He's just been waiting to be reinstated. So, look, man, you saw the 12 cornerbacks that we had the other day. We talked about each and everything we possibly could under the sun with these guys. And again, do not think that the Eagles can't go after a top corner just because they have this. But also, they don't have to. And you see it each week. The media is getting people riled up and lying to them, telling them we have to take. You remember what they did to people last year. The Eagles have to take Bijan Robinson. Like, you remember, I was like, this is fucking like this. Nobody's doing that. And, you know, I told you about Jalen Carter over and over again. And it was just baffling to me that we do this each and every year where I have to pretend I'm not the one that does it. And it's like, all right, dude, it's like, I'm not trying to hurt these people's feelings. I think if they learned a little bit about how things worked, instead of just taking my work, they'd be able to do it themselves. You guys wouldn't have to sit here and wait for the draft pick cap hits and things that we talk about all the time. So one day and a wake up, that's right. Let's go all about it. And yeah, Bijan could be unstoppable in a lot of places. He's really good. But understanding how the draft works is how that is, you know, I'm able to pinpoint who we're going to select and stay away from what the media is telling people because, yep, he's good. Most people in that first round are good. So that's, you just got to be able to look at it from Howie's eyes, do what I do every year, break down each position, tell you guys who I think could be in the first, where I think the Eagles should look at this position, that position. And it helps me get a better idea of where they're going to go. I don't know if you guys like the fact that, you know, I've pinpointed 5 years in a row, but to me, that's cool. Like, I like that. I'm like crapping my pants waiting, like, oh my God, am I going to get it? And it's like, I put a lot of work into making sure it's the right pick. So I told you, if it dies at 5 years in a row, I'm cool with it because I've never seen anyone do that before, but I'm going for 6, baby. Let's keep building on this. And I can't do it without you guys. So let's keep building this bad boy. Let's keep showing these haters there's somebody out here that knows how to roll, baby. And yeah, no doubt, man. Look, yeah, things just didn't work out well, you know, getting cut out of the Brian Dawkins interview, that last straw, baby. So look, man, but appreciate you tuning in, Matt. Hope you're doing well. Wasn't a guarantee that Carter would fall, which is why people, including myself, want to be Sean. Nobody else was that talented. No, you're right, though. A lot of people did fall for what the media told them. You know, Carter wasn't going to fall, and you heard me tell you he is going to. We are going to trade maybe a spot or two. So exactly what I was saying. You have to know how these things work to be able to do that. So the media gets everybody twisted each year, and hey, good for them, dude. I'm going to sit here and keep doing my thing, and we'll see in the end who's right. And for 5 years now, well, it hasn't been them. So freaking happy you found it. Yo, me too. And look, like I sat here for years trying to find you sickos. Like it was just all these casual fans, all these people each year. F you, hope you die. How dare you tell us how the cap works? I hate you. And it's like, okay, man. Maybe work on that alcoholism, crack addiction, whatever the hell you got going on. But putting your hate on me is not going to help you understand football. So that's what I try to see people, instead of, you know, being mad at me that you follow the media, maybe stop following media. That's a simple fix for me. But go Birds. Appreciate you tuning in, Little G. Hope you're ready for this draft. And look, so tonight, got some things to do, but I did want to put out, you know, those draft pick habits. I want to give you my pick. So that is planned for tonight. So I hope you will tune in. I'm going to give you my top picks and everything. But I got to go run some leads, got to do some things. And when I get back is when I'll do it. But maybe I'll shoot like a message on YouTube, or, you know, and just see how many of you guys want a late night video if it's too late. If not, I'll wait till tomorrow, whatever it may be. But I kind of want to hold off on that draft pick habit video and just see if, you know, they all really know how it works 2 days before the draft. Come on, guys. What are you doing? I thought it's weird. Every other year you've had it months in advance. How did you? Oh, because I made a video. Oh, no. Yikes. Yo, my man, Sean, let's go. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Sean, we got 2 Seans. Let's go, baby. Yo, dude, I'm pumped up here. It was a little windy, a little chilly out, but I'm sweating my ass off. Take this effing hoodie off in a second here, but bro, I'm pumped up, ready to rock and roll. Hey, did you guys just see that fly? I literally trapped him outside that window. How did you get back in here? Oh, you mother. Oh, I will kill you live on. Come here. Come. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing well, dude. Sean, appreciate you guys. And yo, yeah, dude, it's awesome, right? And it's like, I know those people don't like me because I stand up to them. I'm the bully to the bullies, as one of you said the other day. And it's like, I am, dude. And if you grew up with me, you knew that's exactly how I was growing up. I don't give a shit what the masses are doing. I don't follow like a sheep. I don't give a damn what some old balls weirdo is telling me. That is not how I roll. I don't worship other human beings. That's weird as shit. I like to bring facts. And those of you sickos who enjoy it, you know we have some good laughs because these people, they don't do well with those facts, man. And I love every second of it, almost as much as I love each and every one of you. And I can't thank you enough. I got one of you commented on something like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was still up working on some of this draft stuff. And you guys know I had to get up at 4:45 today. So less than 4 hours of sleep. I'm running on fumes, but they commented and they're like, man, you're really putting it in. Your candles burning on both ends. They're like, but just want you to know your work is not going unappreciated. You sicko, something like that, dude. And it meant the world to me because I was seriously like, why am I still up? Like, what are you doing to yourself? And then I saw that comment and it's like, that's what I'm doing. That's right there what I'm doing for you sickos. That's what this is about. We're going to put those facts out there, whether they like them or not, man. And yeah, it's sleepless nights. Yeah, it's really bad for my disease, but I don't give a shit, man. If I go out loving my birds, that's exactly how I wanted to go out, right? So that's what I'm going to keep doing. You guys know I created this on my deathbed, man. You know I'm not your casual Eagles fan like most of them are today. These new fans we brought on after the Super Bowl, I'm just like you sickos out there watching right now. I eat, sleep, breathe Philadelphia Eagles. When you cut me open, there ain't nothing but green coming out, baby. So if that's you, you're in the right place. And I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here, commenting, sharing, like every little one of those things matters so much to me. Your support, I can't do it without you. And you got to realize all these other content creators, media people, they've got hundreds of thousands of people supporting their lies, their misinformation. So the more we grow, the more we can stand up to it, the more that I force other content creators to become me. Well, variations of me. They're like the Sean Desai's, and I'm the Vic Fangio. So they're doing their best out here, but we got the Godfather right here, baby. So, hey, man, I can't thank you enough. I do this hard work for you guys. He was placed on IR last season. So I think he's technically still like on that IR. I imagine he will be released from that IR. Terrible player. We know he's fast, but clearly we all know that don't mean shit, i.e. Quez Watkins. So, yeah, I doubt he'll be back, but he could. Don't let me say that. I doubt he'll make the team again for the 17th year in a row. So I think that he may get a shot when he is healthy. Give him another dabble, depending on what we do in the draft. But, yeah, definitely I'm not one of those Dan Zilios like, oh, you got to start him at receiver, returner, even though he's terrible. No, thank you. Please and no, thank you. And you enjoy the rest of your day. And I actually hate flies probably more than anything in this world. I always laughed the one time I used to live down in like a bi-level with my sister and her husband. And I used to party a lot down in that bi-level. And we had, the Bilco doors out back, and we used to party back there. And the one time we left them open, and I woke up the next day, and I shit you not, there had to be like 50 flies. And we were like doing something that it was like a weekend. So we were like picking right back up. We went somewhere, got some more booze. We came back, we were partying, and like they drive me like insane. And, when I drank, I was a little bit more insane. So we all know you drink a little alcohol and violence is the answer. So, dude, I grabbed that fly swatter and I'm telling you, I killed every single one of them that day. I spent an hour going through the entire downstairs and slaughtering each and every one of them because I hate them that much. And I'm with you 100%. I cannot stand them. So, appreciate that, Bob. Very, very good news. And I'm glad you think it's a good show. Appreciate you, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you've been able to check out that draft stuff, all the draft series breaking down each position. So appreciate each and every one of you who have. If you haven't, check them out. All the draft stuff you need to know for the Eagles heading into this 2024 NFL draft. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to run through an effing wall. Ready to give you guys my pick, let you know, and we're about to go win that Super Bowl this year. Mark it down. Reason I asked, they gave his jersey number out to another player. When you're not on the roster like that, when you're not like good, they don't care about giving numbers out like that. So he is just not good. So I highly doubt he's doing anything on this team again. First 10 minutes, you think this changed the Eagles' strategy? Look, as I said, throughout this whole draft series, having players out of position makes it easier for you to say, like, okay, I don't need depth there. But that's, for me, like you're kind of heading into later rounds. Your first few, and even all of them, really, you take the best player available. And that's why free agency is so important, adding those players that we talk about. And all the players we did, it's like, that's why you don't want to go into this draft saying, oh, I need to do this. Yeah, you know that safety is my biggest need. And I told you, there's not even a guy that I would draft with that first pick at safety. So, yeah, it's the biggest need, but you got to understand the Eagles don't care. We are so stacked. Don't listen to the media. I'm telling you, they'll be on board soon enough. This team is stacked and we'll be in the Super Bowl this year and we'll be winning it. And they'll get on board with that soon enough, but they have to understand that, dude, we're just going to keep adding in this draft. And if we want to trade for somebody, we want to sign somebody, we've got almost $30 million in cap space. So let them keep, just being lost at sea. But if we want to draft one of those top corners we talked about the other day, we'll do that regardless of, who's here, who's not. Now, when I did my top fits the other day, I told you it would change my fits because if Isaiah Rodgers is not here, which I told you that's not happening, don't listen to the media, then I would have changed my show. But I didn't change my show. I kept it exactly how I thought. And I think that you still have a possibility to take a corner in the first round, though. It doesn't take away from that. It just kind of makes your thought process different because now you don't have a guy that can start. So, it's just a little different, but nothing too crazy where you're like, oh, now I'm just not drafting a corner. Like, I don't think that's, the mindset there. But, yeah, man, that's all I've got for you guys right now. Again, I got to get rolling here. It's almost 4 here, so I've got to go run some leads, do some things. But I will be back later tonight. I really got to figure this out. How I'm going to do this. So I was trying to work on some stuff. Draft pick cap hits, my top guy, like my guys, and obviously my pick. That's the stuff you guys want to see. So those will be the things I try to get out from tonight and tomorrow. We'll see which ones I can, when I can. And I don't know. I'm still kind of torn as to who my guy is. I kind of feel like I know, but I don't know. We'll see. So let me know who you guys think. Who do you want? Who do you want me to pick so I can try to make it true? I'll bring out my crystal ball, see what I can do for you. But I hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope that you guys will tune in later tonight. We'll be breaking down a lot of stuff that you need to know that apparently everybody else knew. They just kind of had to wait for me to tell you until they could tell you. So I thought everyone knew the cap and the draft pick cap. What happened? What? Oh, too bad for them. So I'll give you that information. I apologize that I work 3 jobs and things are just insane for me. These people that live in their mom's basement that just steal content, I don't know why they're not able to give you guys real content, but my apologies for them. I'm sorry they are tainting Eagles media, but I will change the game. You will help me do it. We together shall change this game. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for, continuous support. You guys are way too awesome, tagging me and stuff, allowing me to take people to that woodshed. So it's awesome. You guys are way too awesome. I can't thank you enough. And Brian, appreciate that, man. I love that you sickos look forward to this time. I know a lot of content creators and media people are sweating. Is he going to give me a pick? Because I know they need to make their pick. So I love it. But I didn't mean to make you guys wait. Just know that as funny as it is to me that these other content creators can't come up with someone or give you all the things that they somehow know all the time, just have to wait for me. Kind of weird, don't you think? But yeah, it is what it is, man. They'll keep shit in the bed. And yeah, I'll keep leading the stead. I don't know what's going on, but dude, you guys are awesome, and I can't thank you enough. But that comment earlier that was made, my man Unspoken here. It's you haven't noticed till now, but nobody has made who were drafted in the first. So, have any others of you noticed that none of these people have picks this year? Don't have the cap numbers? Is that weird to you? Because it's not weird to me. It makes perfect sense, but the proof is in the pudding. And if you've been one of those people that they don't take all your work all the time right in front of us all to see, well, now's your chance to look and say, oh, shit. But look, as I said earlier in the show, $500 is yours. All you have to do is tag one person, show me someone that has gotten 2 years in a row predicting who the Eagles got. They don't have to do 5 years in a row like me, just 2 years. And I will give you $500. You can find me 5 people. That's $2,500, whatever it may be. Find me 10 people. There you go. $5,000, baby. So that's all on you, man. You guys know all these people apparently out there, not you sickos, but they know these experts. So I want to know them too. I'd love to bring them on the show and talk about how they've been hiding for so long and I haven't been able to find them. But we'll see, man. How about $500 in an Eagles jersey of your choice? Right? That's what I like to see. Let's talk about what we're going to do this off season, Brian. We're going to get invited to some more close practices. I'm going to get my third shot at talking to Howie, and this time, third time's a charm, baby. We're going to make it happen. So I told him each time I'm working my way up. This time I'm going to say, okay, I've worked my way up. I have shown you the light. If I go 6 years in a row, hell, even if I don't, I'm still showing them, hey, 5 years in a row, man. Anyone else doing that? So we're getting that job with the Eagles. I promise you, I'm going to keep working toward it. Can't do it without you, though. So, Brian, I appreciate that, my man. And let's go, baby. Let's keep building on this thing. And wait till Thursday afternoon to give you That's a good idea. We'll see, because I do have some information I want to give you guys. But I think that's a great idea, maybe, because everybody's an expert that has all these, right? Each year, I want to see who actually has it. So go ahead, make your picks, guys. Woo, Unspoken, my man. Start your draft stream an hour early and give us your that's awesome, Sean. See, you guys are with me, right? I'm having fun sitting back. Well, I mean, I thought, they were so prevalent out here that everybody knows the cap. They all know. Do they? You have to ask yourself at this point, do they? But ladies and gentlemen, I got to get rolling. I hope you have yourselves a great rest of your day. Hope to see you later tonight. If you're watching this later, you have any questions, comments, anything on your mind, love to hear it. You check out any of those draft shows, love to hear from you. Cap shows, anything like that. I always am down to talk some birds. But I'm getting excited, ladies and gentlemen. 2 days away, we get Rodgers back. Let's go. Hope you're feeling those vibes, because I sure as hell am. But have yourselves a great rest of your day. If you need anything, it doesn't have to be about birds. I say it every single show because I effing mean it. You're going through anything. Do not go through it alone. I am always here for you guys, as you are always here for me. Sometimes in life, we need a friend. Sometimes it needs to be a rando, because you just can't get it out to the people you care about. You feel like dude, I've been through it. I want you to know I'm here for you. I'm not trying to preach. I know you're here for your football, but I want you to know I love you. I'm here for you, and we can conquer anything together. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, Go Birds!